Alright, it's JackalGoldKick here, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about an article that I just saw recently on Facebook, and when I saw it, I had to make a video about it. I'm starting to like making videos about articles. It adds some variety to my channel, and basically what the article headline is, and as you can tell from the video title, Teacher Tells Ginger Student to Dye Her Hair Because It's Not a Natural Color. That's the article we'll be talking about. There will be a link to the article in the description if you want to look at it. It's from viralthread.com. So I'm going to read it and then I'm going to talk about it. Adults are supposed to be responsible and set a good example for young children, but sadly, plenty of adults are immature jerks who feel the need to take a swipe at others' self-esteem to make themselves feel less insecure. I have to wonder, were these adults bullies when they were younger? Are they so unhappy now that they have to make themselves feel good by putting others down? This type of situation is especially upsetting when it comes from a teacher toward a student. Parents trust teachers with their children and certainly don't expect them to be harming the confidence of the most vulnerable. Case in point, Paris Lane, a 12-year-old girl from the UK who is already self-conscious about her fiery red hair, was recently criticized about it by a teacher at her school. The teacher even went so far as to suggest she could dye it a different color. Here is a list of things you definitely shouldn't say to a ginger person. I was walking around school and heard somebody say, "Oi." I turned around and said, "Me." I didn't really see him. He said, "You need to dye your hair back." He said, "Orange isn't a natural color." I then left and walked off. Paris said, describing the incident. Paris confided in her mother, Nicola, about what had happened, and her mom was understandably furious. Clicking the next page, if you're wondering why there's a bit of a slowdown. I had actually bought my daughter a brown hair dye because she's getting bullied about it. She was already upset. She's emotional anyway, as she gets called all these ginger names, Nicola revealed. I told the staff member about Paris' hair, and he giggled and said, "That's nothing to worry about. We know ginger is her natural color. But it's not funny to someone who's already conscious of their hair color," she added. The school refused to take the situation seriously. Nicola decided to pay the school a visit, but was met with ambivalence by a teacher. I don't even know how to say that word. Sorry. She explained, "He said, I will write that down. Can I speak to Paris about this?" I gave him permission and he's still not spoken to her. Nothing ever seems to get done. Before, I used to get a letter home explaining what action had been taken. You're left guessing and you don't actually know now. A complaint was even filled with the Office for Standards in Education, but once again, Paris and her mother were met with an uncaring and uninterested response. A spokesperson for the office said, "It is our policy not to comment about any individual student at our academy. We always aim to develop a positive relationship with all parents. Unfortunately, it does not seem like any kind of relationship is being established at all." Gotta click another next page. I personally can identify with Paris's frustration, as I can count on one hand those teachers have been a positive influence. Plenty have criticized me for being a bit of a scrappy kid, and looking back, I'm glad I enjoyed my youth, even if I did turn up a bit muddy and disheveled sometimes. Too often, people become teachers because it's a well-paid job and not because they care about children, sadly. These people hold I don't even know how to say that word. They hold very malleable minds in their hands every day. How a teacher behaves on school grounds can impact a young person for life. If you're a teacher or not, always try to be a good example to others in your life. Leave a positive impression on those you meet. You'll be more memorable if you do. And if you get your kicks from insulting others, especially kids, then there is clearly something very sad and pathetic about your life. Always be kind. You never know whose life you're impacting. Here's hoping Paris turns to other strong and beautiful redheads like Jessica Chastain and Emma Stone as more positive role models in her life. Gotta click the next post. I think that was about it. But this is fucking ridiculous. First, the damn teacher is telling this student that her hair is not a natural color, even though she was born a fucking ginger, and there's nothing wrong with gingers at all. But this fucking teacher was to sit there and say, your hair is not a natural color. Who the fuck is this teacher to say anything about this girl's hair color? Fuck this teacher and fuck this school. Because not only is this teacher being a bully to this student, this teacher's not taking this serious. And you wonder why we have school shootings. You wonder why we have school shootings. This is a part of the problem right here. This is why school shootings happen right fucking here. It's not because of video games or guns, you stupid motherfuckers. It's because of shit like this. I'm not saying she's gonna shoot a school up, but this type of nonsense, this type of behavior right here is why school shootings happen. And it's fucking ridiculous. Pisses me off. It's bad enough this teacher wants to be a bully to the student, but the fact that the school doesn't take this serious and doesn't want to fix this problem and just pretty much doesn't help the student or her mom at all, this is fucking ridiculous. It's ludicrous. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. Very unprofessional of this school to not do anything about this. And you, like I said, you wonder why school shootings happen. It's because of shit like this. And I'll admit, there's something I do regret. Okay? When I was way younger in school, I witnessed a girl being bullied, and she was showing signs of severe depression, and I didn't do a damn thing to help her. I fully regret that, and I fully admit to regretting that years ago when I used to go to school. I'm a school dropout, and I'm proud of it, to be honest with you, because school is fucking ridiculous. Alright? And I fully regret not really helping her out. If I could go back in time, I would have helped her out more. The only thing I did was tell a teacher about her, but I didn't really know her name. And I fully regret that. But if I could go back in time, I would have done something more now. And that's what we should do now. All these people talking about gun control and video games cause school shootings and violence and all that shit. No, it's none of that. We're not taking school shootings serious. We're using all these stupid scapegoats, and it's tiresome and fucking ridiculous. We're not looking at the real problem. I mean, we just seen recently with the recent that one of those school shootings that happened recently, that fucking Emma Gonzalez, bald-headed bitch, she was bullying the school shooter, so she was a part of the problem. Yet she wants to come and preach about gun control and getting rid of guns. Fuck that bitch. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, we can't expect to stop school shootings or get rid of school bullying if we're looking at video games and guns as a scapegoats. Video games and guns never and never will be the cause for school shootings. What I read from this article about this teacher telling this student that her hair color isn't natural, this is why school shootings happen. This is a part of the problem, and it's still happening. And we're not doing anything about it. We're not doing anything about it. So how do you expect school shootings to stop if we're not... This school ain't even taking this serious. They're not even looking into this problem. They completely ignored him. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck this teacher and fuck that whole school and whoever's in charge. Fuck them all. Their school should be taken down. They're pieces of shit. I mean, how the fuck this student gets bullied for having a different hair color, for being a ginger? Like, what the fuck? She was born a ginger. What's the big deal? They gotta make fun of her for being a ginger? Fuck them. Those insecure pieces of shit is what they are. They have no right to make fun of somebody for being a ginger. Bullying is fucking wrong. And it seems in today's society, we're not really taking school shootings and bullying serious. We're not. We got a bunch of retards walking around saying that guns are the problem and that video games are the problem. No, it's not that. We're not really doing what's necessary to stop school shootings and stop bullying. There's nobody out there trying to help these kids being bullied. There's nobody out there walking up to the kid being bullied and helping that kid and being friends to that kid and trying to stand up for that kid and stand up to bullying. Or showing the kid to fight back and fight the bully. I mean, the best way to get rid of school shootings and prevent this bullying shit is to stand up for that other kid being bullied and stand up against that bully and be friends with that kid. Or, if you're a parent, teach your kid to fight a bully. Even if you lose, if you fight a bully, it works. I've done it. It works. I was being bullied in school before I left school, and I fought that motherfucker. And even though I had a bloody nose, god damn it, it worked. But I still left the school because school wasn't for me. You know, and that thing I talked about, what I regretted, not helping that student, that was around the last time I left school. You know, that was the last day that I dropped out of school. So there was nothing much I could do for her, and I still regret it. You know, if I ever see her one day, I'm gonna try to. I don't know what happened to her. I didn't even know her name. You know, but she could have shot that school up. You know, and I would have felt guilty for it, and I fully regret it. It's not like I bullied her, but I just regret not doing more in that situation. Because back then I was different. I'm more developed now. We all have regrets. But like I said, this article, this shit pisses me off. It's fucking ridiculous. This teacher has no right to tell the student what hair color, to tell the student that their hair color is natural. How is ginger not a natural hair color? She was born a ginger. She was born a ginger. We should not be talking shit or trying to give people shit for their looks. We shouldn't be talking shit about people and their looks. That's wrong. That is very fucking wrong. It's bad enough we got kids with bullies, and it's even worse. To me, it's a lot worse when a teacher is a bully. And it's very pathetic that the school is not going to do anything. Fuck this school and whatever they stand for. They're pieces of shit, and so is the teacher as well. They're a part of the problem, and they're the reason why school shootings happened. It's not because of video games and guns, you stupid fucks. Those are dumb scapegoats. Those are not the cause of school shootings and violence and everything. No, that's not the problem. It's stupid scapegoats. And if we continue as a society and people, they want to talk about school shootings and stuff. If we continue to just say video games cause school shootings and violence, and it's music and it's guns, it's this and that, then we're not taking it serious. We're not really looking at the real problem. We're looking at fucking scapegoats. I'm sick of this shit. Stop blaming video games. Stop blaming guns. Stop blaming music. Stop blaming all this bullshit. We need to really look at the problem if you want to get rid of school shooting. Like I said, the two best ways that we can prevent school shooting and that we can get rid of bullying is, one, if you're a parent, teach your kid how to fight, stand up for themselves, and fight that bully. Even if you lose, if you stand up for yourself, that bully will not fuck with you anymore. Or, if you're a kid in school, and I would have done this now, I fully regret not doing it in the past, when I was way younger. If you see a kid getting bullied, stand up for that kid. Try to be friends with that kid. Try to stand up for him, Or, usually they say tell the teacher, and tell the teacher does nothing. But that's another problem with schools. Teachers don't do shit. Teachers are useless when it comes to bullying. Sadly, you can't even have a teacher do anything for you. Teachers don't do shit. Just a slap on the wrist. Just, hey, get out of here. Just like the term Smokey Dog used. I love Smokey Dog's channel. His videos are dope. That's a YouTuber I really like. I love his channel a lot. You know what I mean? And one term he always uses when he's talking about these articles and situations, he always says slap on the wrist. And that's what these teachers seem to do. We're not taking this shit serious enough. Okay? This world is just ridiculous nowadays. This world pisses me off. They're not taking school shootings ridiculous. They're not taking bullying serious. They just want to say, oh, it's the video games. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. It's none of that, you stupid fucks. And if we continue to dwell on that, nothing is going to change. Fuck this teacher for talking shit about the student. If this student is watching this video, keep your head up, okay? There's nothing wrong with you being a ginger. You were born as a ginger. And I know you're only 12 years old, but looking at your picture, you are a beautiful person, okay? Much like everybody else. There is nothing wrong with you, okay? And I'm not saying beautiful as attractive, I'm a pedophile, no. I'm just trying to uplift this student if they're watching this video. This student does have something. She is beautiful, and she should be told that, She should be treated better. People in general should be told they're beautiful. People in general shouldn't be made fun over their looks. They should be appreciated. We should treat people better, That's how it is. And that's what I got to say about this student. This ginger student, she's a beautiful person, And I'm not saying that in an attractive, oh, I'm attracted to her. I'm not saying it in that way. So don't get it fucked up. You know what I mean when I just said what I said. You know what I mean. So that's pretty much all I got to say. There's a link in the article. There's the links to the articles in the description. If the students watch this video, to that ginger student out there, her name is Paris, keep your head up. Fuck that school and everything they stand for. That teacher had no right talking about your hair color and how you needed to change your hair color. That teacher's just a bully. That teacher has no life. That teacher probably has the worst life to want to talk shit about a student and their looks. And like I said in the article, somebody was laughing about that shit, saying, we know ginger isn't a natural hair color. And they were laughing about it. Are you fucking kidding me? Laughing? This isn't no laughing matter. Kids being bullied for their looks. She was born as a ginger. I mean, what the fuck? It's sickening. It's very sickening, So if Paris, the students watching this video, keep your head up. You know, you're a beautiful person. You know, you are what you are. You were born as a ginger, and there's nothing wrong with it. You know, it's her natural hair color. I think she looks beautiful. You know, and like I said, I'm not saying that in a creepy pedophile way. I'm trying to say that in a compliment way, in an uplifting way. You know, because we need to treat people better. That's really all I have to say. Alright, there's a few more things I wanted to say about the article. To that teacher out there who bullied that student and wanted to say her hair color isn't natural and she needs to dye her hair, go fuck yourself. Fuck you. There's 2 fuck yous, 2 middle fingers. Fuck you, you piece of shit. You're a piece of fucking shit. The teacher that did this shit to this girl and tried to say that her hair color isn't natural and she needs to dye her hair, you're a fucking piece of shit. You're nothing but a piece of shit, bitch ass bully. You ain't shit. It's bad enough we got kids bullying kids, but seeing a teacher bully a student, it's fucking pathetic, and you're fucking pathetic yourself. If you're a grown person out there and you're putting down a child, you are a piece of shit. You are fucking pathetic. There's no other way to put it. You're a faggot. Fucking lowlife piece of shit, and that's what the fuck this teacher is. You're a piece of fucking shit. Teachers ain't supposed to act like this. Teachers are not supposed to do this to students. But look at you, you fucking teacher, way out of line over here. You want to sit here and tell Paris, this 12-year-old girl, you want to tell her their hair color isn't natural. You want to make fun of her hair, make her feel bad about her hair color. You know, make her life worse. You want to do that, you fucking piece of shit? Fuck you. This teacher that did this, there should be a picture of you leaked. How you look, there should be a picture of your bitch ass released so we can make fun of your looks. So we can do that and see how much you like it. You should get punched in the motherfucking mouth. I don't know if Paris has a dad, but man, if she does, her dad needs to beat this teacher's ass. You know, shit, I even want to fight this fucking teacher because you're a piece of motherfucking shit. Bad enough we got kids bullying other kids in school. Now we got a teacher bullying a fucking student. You're a piece of shit. Any grown person who would bully a child is a fucking piece of shit. They deserve to get fucking beat up, punched in the mouth, and they deserve to be made fun of. How dare you try to sit there and want to say that this little girl's hair color isn't natural. It's, you know, she needs to dye her hair. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you to say that bullshit? Seriously, she was born a ginger. Alright? She was born that way. There's nothing wrong with her. There's nothing wrong with her hair color, you fucking piece of shit. How dare you try to sit there and say that shit about her? You're a fucking piece of shit. You deserve to get punched in the mouth. I wish there was a picture released of you so we could all make fun of your bitch ass. Like I said, fuck the teacher. If the teacher's watching this video, go fuck yourself.